Hey, hey, my beautiful friends. It's your girl, Jules, and I'm so happy to be live with you. Oh, it's 222. Oh, on the last day of May. Angels are with us, and you are one of them. So if you're watching me live, say hey, and if this is the replay, type in replay. So self-care confessional. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you the real of what's been going on with me, and I'm gonna do some self-care while we talk about it. So, and reminder, if you're watching me live right now, say hey so I know who's here with me. Hey, Angie. All right, so self-care confessional. Y'all, I have been arguing with reality. I'm not sure if you have ever argued with reality, but I sure have been, and I tried not to, but here's what happened. What happened is I was feeling so great. I was doing awesome. My birthday rolled around. I was like, what's up, 44? Let's do this. And then 2 days after my birthday, one of the twinkles got a fever. And I was like, no. Now, just as a reminder, we have this kitchen renovation that fell into our laps. Beautiful blessing from Josh's mom. So managing that, right, which is like a big project. And May is always a very busy month. And now one of my kids has a fever, and you know what that means. So I have 3 kids, so that means like they're all going to get it. So it's going to be a cycle. And so I was doing really great taking care of them. And then I felt a little right here, a little something in my throat. And I was like, oh no. And so that turned into a sore throat. And then before I knew it, my sinuses were all locked up. So I was doing all the holistic things. I was just talking about it. You hear? Oh, golly. I hope I'm not having to clear my throat through this whole thing. So this is why I have not gone live, because this is the first day that I'm not actually nasally and don't have a sinus headache. So I was doing all the holistic things. Turmeric, ginger, fresh garlic, all the mushroom pills, supplements, zinc, D2 or D3. I mean, just all of it, right? Just doing it all. And I was like, I'm not getting sick. Nope. It'll be fine. I'm going to kick this. I'm going to kick it. So I started arguing with reality, right? So what was happening is my body actually needed me to chill out and rest. But here's what happened. Since I was arguing with reality, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to rest. I wanted to get into things because I had just taken time off with this renovation and then, celebrating my birthday and Mother's Day. So I was like ready to get back to work, get ready to be with y'all, right? And my body was like, no, girl, no, you really need to chill out. And that's not what I did. So what happened is my body was like, you're gonna chill out because I'm gonna make you. So that's how it's been for like the last week. And so today, I had to start antibiotics yesterday. Ooh, didn't want to, but had to. And so I started feeling a little better last night. Thank God. Thank goodness, right? So I started feeling a little better. And this morning I woke up and I was like, yep, I'm going to feel better because I'm going to do everything possible to feel better. And so I woke up, went straight to the shower, and I had one of those showers, like those hot showers. That's it's like a baptism. And then when you come out, you're a whole new person. You're a whole new woman. You know, that rebirth that happens. And I was like, okay, I'm coming back. All right. I'm feeling stronger. Okay. All right. And I was actually ready to do my hair, like little things like that. So I'm fixing my hair. I'm putting some pomade in. I'm like, okay, all right, just keep going. So I'm looking at myself in the mirror I'm like, okay, what do you need next? What do you need next? And so that's what I did. I just used self-care to keep moving me forward. And now while I was in the shower, just so you know, I didn't skip a step. Like I was doing everything. Like I was using my charcoal soap, right? Just cleansing all over. And I was like, oh, this feels so good. Get all this dead skin that's holding me back off of me. Let me condition my hair. Like I was doing all those things, right? Every single thing we can do to help ourselves feel better works. The reason why, it's like a compound effect, right? It's like all these little things come together, and that's why it matters. So after I do that, I have my charcoal soap from Lime Life that I love, and I have an exfoliating mitt. I don't know if y'all have that, but they're so nice. So I'm doing that, and then after that, I'm like, and you know what? And I want to do some bamboo renew. And so I start doing that too. Normally I don't do both, but hey, your girl needs it all right now. So I was like, yeah, this is great. And then I was like, and then I'm going to do my Dew Confidence. So I put some oil on and I locked all that nice moisture in. And I was like, man, I feel really good. So then I get out of the shower and I was like, all right, now it's time for my hair. And then I got into the mirror and then I was like, all right, put some moisturizer on. So I put some One Drop Wonder and I was talking to myself so sweetly, just like, look at you. Normally you just been putting your hair in a braid. You haven't had this much energy. Like, this is great. Look at you. So I was encouraging myself the whole way. And why is that important? That's important because we need all of it, right? We're the ones that are with ourselves all the time. And so how we speak to ourselves matters. And if I was in the mirror saying stuff like, this is a waste of time, this doesn't matter, like, why am I doing this? Then maybe I wouldn't have been feeling so good, right? I'm going to start doing some Duo Lab because, like I told you, I need it all today because I'm ready to feel better. Like, I'm ready. I'm not arguing with reality. Now I have shifted my position and now I am working with what I've got and I'm using it all. I even have my favorite t-shirt on, my favorite tank top from the Christy Snow band. And says, love the skin you're in, because listen, I needed an affirmation too, to make sure that I stay on track and keep loving the skin I'm in. So I don't necessarily feel like doing foundation and all that kind of stuff, like, but I do want to do some nice skincare. So I'm going to hook myself up with a Duo Lab treatment. So that way I can get tons and tons of vitamin C, which is really good for my body and my face. All right, so this is like a form of beauty therapy, y'all. This is what beauty therapy is. It's giving yourself the care when you need it and on the regular, right? So that way it's not so backed up. When you get in the shower, you're not like, oh, dang, I got to do all the things. I'm going to be in here for like an hour, right? It's like doing those little things on the regular so you keep yourself going more. It's so important. All right, so I got my Duo Lab. So I'm going to put it in here. All right, so let's keep talking. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing earrings. So my sister, Nancy's Fancy Bling, she has been hooking me up with awesome jewelry to send to y'all because I want to start doing drawings again. So we had fun doing that. I want to get back to it. And so I pulled out a new pair of earrings. I'm telling you, I'm using everything. I'm like, all right, joyful things, big fun earrings. So I put those on. Let me turn on my Duo Lab. So I'm going to mix up some custom skincare, and I'm going to feel like I'm at the spa, and I want to read to you what I'm working with. So here are my packets. So I've got, this is the base, which is Hydromelt, and it's for all skin types. And what's awesome about it is it has, it is ultra concentrated, and it has no preservatives. And when it comes out of this little machine, y'all, it's going to be warm. It's going to be so, so spectacular. And it's vegan and all that kind of good stuff. So This one, I actually didn't tell you what this is. This is the booster, and this one's Time Tonic. So I've got like the thicker base, which is more rich, and then I'm going to use the Time Tonic, which has everything for anti-aging to roll back the hands of time. And I don't know if you guys have seen my before and after, but this stuff really works. All right, so I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna put it into the machine. I'm gonna hit go. All right, so let's keep talking. So another thing that I've been thinking about is, you know, with beauty therapy, it's like, do you know what I do? Do you really know what I do? If you haven't experienced the session with me, you may not know, you know, you may not realize that it's more than a makeup class. You know, the majority of my clients want to work on their skincare and their skin beauty goals. Ooh, it's mixing. Their beauty goals are to not wear as much foundation. So we work on that kind of stuff. So one of the biggest things I hear is, oh, I don't wear any makeup, so that's not for me. It's about streamlining. It's about getting efficient in what you're using and also being confident in what you're doing. So you have me as your easy button, your secret weapon to help you kind of sort through your stuff. You know, we get rid of the stuff that's not serving you. We get you the stuff that will give you good results, and we clean out your mindset at the same time, because you don't realize how much stuff collects in that makeup bag. Like, it's not only pencil sharpenings and like random bobby pins, it's also like a lot of guilt about the money that you spent on the products, or someone gave you this, or, you know, that kind of stuff, that attachment of, ugh, I have to keep it. So we work through all that kind of stuff. Ooh, it's ready. The other thing is, you know, it's just really important to know how you want to show up. And so like today, I want all the skincare, and I want to have a nice, neat brow. So I'm going to do that once I get my skincare done. And I'm going to add a little red lip because I want that red lip energy. And my kids are so cute. They're ages 4 and 9, 3 of them. And they'll say, Mama, when are you going to wear a red lip again? So I'm all the things, right? All the things, got to do all the things to feel good. All right. I'm going to get this out. Actually, it's not ready yet. It's locked. So workshop ideas. So I was thinking about, instead of, you know, the only way that you can experience beauty therapy being a full session, a private session, I like the idea of doing some workshops that are themed. I used to do that when I was in Savannah, and we would learn a look or we would learn a certain technique, and that was a lot of fun. So I was thinking about putting that together, and you know, with the ideas behind it of not only sharing things that you may not know about. So example, I put a poll up about face yoga, and the majority, I think it was like 80% were like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So face yoga is just a way of working the muscles in your face to help with anti-aging. So there's different things like that that we can experiment with and play around with. And not only is there like face yoga and massage and things like that, but there's also just little tricks that I can just pop into your bag of tricks. I'm so ready for this to be ready, golly. That I can pop into your bag of tricks and just help your day, you know, start off in a good way. So I don't know why. Here we go. Yay, I'm ready. So keep your eyes out. I'm gonna put a post. I'm gonna start doing some more polls, and I want you guys to vote on the workshop that I'll offer. So how does that sound to you? All right, here we go. It's ready. Oh, the best part, it's so warm. It's warm because it's at the perfect temperature for maximum absorbability. So I'm gonna put this. Oh, that feels nice. Get that there. I don't want to leave my neck out. All right. I'm just going to start putting this all over. Oh, it feels so nice. So it's just taking this time. The self-care is what's getting me through right now. And it's just a big reminder of why it's important. It's a big reminder of why it's necessary. You know, I have said before, it's why I got back into beauty. It's because it's so important. It's so important that we know how to help ourselves to feel better, and then we end up looking better. So it's a win-win. You know, it's so powerful to be able to know the things that are going to help get you out of that hole or that rut, if you will, you know, just feeling like, ugh, because that's how I've been feeling for the last week. It's again, arguing reality of like, no, I'm not getting sick. No. So, you know, now I'm like, okay, fine. Here I am. Let me do all the things I can do to help me feel better. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. I wish you were here so I could just share this with you and give you some treatments. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do a little bit of brow. So what are some things that you like to do? Like, what are some of your go-to things? Let me kick up my Reiki skinny mirror a little bit, make it a little brighter. In case you're wondering, my camera, my phone is on my mirror. So there's a magnetic holder that hooks right on. And so I'm getting the good light, even though it's kind of gloomy outside. I still got the good light. All right, so I'm brushing up with some gel. I may or may not fill. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I'm gonna let that dry. Another thing I'm gonna do, like, great way to do that more natural, no makeup, you know, at least groomed is the word I like to use. I want to be groomed right now, right? So I'm going to, I was going to say tweeze, but not tweeze, duh. I'm going to curl my lashes. Always make sure you curl your lashes before you put on mascara. All right, so I held that for about 5 seconds, and then I'm going to go over to this eye. And I'm not going to wear mascara today. I don't feel like it. If I wanted to, I would, but I don't feel like it. And I'm the boss. So I'm just going to curl, and just curling kind of opens and lifts. Sometimes that's all you need, right? I'll do that. I'm going to do a little bit of a lip scrub. So I was asking, what are some of your go-to moves? You know, are you a hot bath or a shower person? You know, do you do the extra conditioners in your hair? Do a mask on your face? What are your things? So I'm doing a lip scrub right now. This is sugar and cocoa butter and shea butter. So it's delicious. I always use lip scrubs in my professional makeup kit. One time I was on a music video, and the lead singer, he kept asking for a lip scrub, and he kept saying, "Jules, will you bring me my treat?" It was so funny. So every time I do a lip scrub, I remember that. All right, so I have the Duo Lab on, and I'm gonna make sure I put, oh my gosh, y'all. I need to wet my face. I didn't wet it before. That's like the game changer. Goodness, at least I'm wetting it after. Okay. Massage that. When you wet it, the water is going to absorb into your skin, and it's going to help that product to move into your skin, and it's going to bring that water with it, plumping your skin and doing all those wonderful things you want it to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap on my face. So I'm going to start up here and just kind of working all that in. This is also really great for helping to drain any fluid that's in your face. I'm just going to bring it down. This is also something you can do at any point in your skincare routine. I like to do it kind of towards the end. So I'm just going to go in here, just tapping, and it feels really good. I'm going to tap out. All right, going back and forth here, above and under my mouth. And I'm going to actually bring it to my neck. Tap. All right. Oh, it feels good. All right, so I'm going to do some eye cream. Putting that. I like to put the eye cream on my lid and all the way. This can be like a nice kind of base of a primer if I were going to do some eyeshadow, but I'm not because I don't feel like it. But I am going to do a lip, and I'm going to maybe do a little more to my brows. Okay. You see I'm using my ring finger. Bonus points if anyone can tell me why I'm using my ring finger. It's because it's my weakest finger. It's not so bossy like my pointer. All right, I'm going to bring it in here. Work on those lines there, and then up here. Yes, Allison. It's not as strong as my other fingers. That's right. All right. And I'm going to add another spritz of water. That's also like a really nice way to refresh yourself during the day. If you don't necessarily want to refresh your makeup, you can just keep some rose water with you or just regular water and just give yourself a mist. It's really, really nice. I used to have mist in my makeup line, and it's something I definitely kind of miss, along with the cream eyeshadows. All right, so you see I'm just kind of tapping. Another thing I can do is just kind of press all that in. All right. Like, as I'm doing this, I'm feeling more energy. I'm feeling more connected to myself. I'm feeling my integrity that, yay, I'm doing this and it's really good for me and I need this and I'm taking the time because I deserve it and I need it. So I'm going to do a little bit of lip now. So this is Buried Away, just like classic lip color. Good thing the mirror is like right here so I can see what I'm doing. All right, so I did that, just like a little wash of color. Just a little wash of color. All right. I'm going to take a little bit. I'm just going to put a little bit on my cheek. Have a little color. All right. Let's see. I'll fill a little bit on my brows. Okay. All right. Let me grab I'm going to use my spoolie. So this is from my brush set from Omnia. So this is my spoolie one. If you have this, if you have my brush set, comment, let me know. Let me know how you're loving it. So I'm just going to go kind of comb through, and then I'm going to use taupe up here. It's really great for your brows. I just want a little bit. I don't want to do too much. I'm not going to do a pencil. I'm just going to fill just a little bit. All right. Hey there. Thanks for joining. Nancy Fancy Bling. I've got some Nancy Fancy Bling on. It's helping me right now. All right. So I'm just doing a little bit. So Allison says, I have to put on my eyebrows. I have to put on my brows each day because they are so blonde you can't see them otherwise. So that's one of your must-haves, like my non-negotiables. I gotta have my eyebrows. I hear you. I'm the same. If I'm gonna do anything, it's gonna be my brows, and then I put a little bit of color. Fastest way to fancy, a red lip. It's also confidence. The red lip energy is real, and I'm using it right now. All right. So the last step I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of the Midnight Oil Serum on top of the Duo Lab. So I did the Duo Lab, and the cool thing about the Duo Lab is there are all kinds of incredible ingredients that are in this on-demand skincare cocktail that I just made, right? Like y'all watched me, I showed you the machine. It's live, it's happening. So what's happening, it's actually relaxing the muscles in my face and plumping. So after a while, about 10, 15 minutes, you start kind of, oh man, my skin feels really awesome. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of the oil. Let's see, I'll put a little bit here, and that oil is gonna be kind of like a highlighter. That's a little trick. Sometimes in my pro kit, I do a fashion spread, and I would use oil instead of an actual highlighter. So as long as you put it in the area that you're trying to highlight, it'll work that way. So you see? So I'm just gonna use that. I'm just gonna press that in and tap. So I'm kind of pressing and then tapping. Pressing and tapping. It smells so good too. Aromatherapy is working. So the moral of the story, friends, the moral of the story is know what helps you feel better. So that way when you need to feel better, you know what to do. Make sure that you watch what you're saying to yourselves, because what you say matters. Not only do you know what you're saying, but your body also can hear what you're thinking and saying to yourself. So make sure that you're encouraging yourself. You know, if I would have just said like, what's the point? This doesn't matter. I don't have time for this. I don't feel like doing this. That's not going to serve me. So I got to be a good friend to me. I have to be my own advocate and be like, I need to do this. I want to do this. And I wanted to do it with you guys. So, and speaking of you guys, y'all, we are at 350 members in Beauty Room. Like, what? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy that you're here with me. I mean, it's my honor to be able to share all this knowledge that's in my brain and all of this love that's in my heart with you. So again, I can be your easy button and just kind of help to simplify and help to, you know, make the process more enjoyable for you, because us taking care of this temple, us taking care of ourselves is a big deal. It's a big, big deal. So please consider even sharing our group with your friends in your inner circle. I sent an email out yesterday that talked about, you know, explaining what I do with beauty therapy a little bit more. And it's really the idea of, you know, just helping you to just be there for yourself and be able to support yourself when you need it the most, and give yourself those daily doses. So that way you keep yourself feeling good. You remind yourself that you're loved, and you remind yourself of how worthy that you are. So thank you for being with me while I kind of brought myself back to life here. I'm feeling so much better. And before I go, will tell you that it's the last day of the month. So free shipping with Lime Life is going away at midnight on all orders, doesn't matter the amount. Orders over $100 get a free full-size due date oil moisturizer. So you could actually do that trick I showed you with the due date. You can also turn any foundation, any cream foundation, into a tinted moisturizer. So if you like more of that natural look, that's the way you can make that work for you. And the sun care, there's like a cute kit that is live right now, little bundle for $55 for face, for body, and for after sun. And let me tell you how I teach sun care. Okay, so UVA, UVB, know those rays that you always read about on the labels. So it's going to break down. This is how I want you to remember it. So UVA, UV aging, UVB, UV burning. We don't want to do either one of those. So make sure you're wearing your sun protection. Get you a big Kentucky Derby hat. Make sure that you're taking care of your skin. Make sure you're protecting yourself, and make sure that you are, just mindful about it. Think about it. If you're working in a space with a lot of windows, you're going to need that sunblock. You're going to need that SPF protection. 30 is a minimum. 50 is even better. So keep that in mind. I think that's it for the sales. And if this would be a good time to grab a Duo Lab before the free shipping goes away. And you'll also get that full size due date moisturizer, which is so fantastic. So consider that. I'll drop a link. And thank you for being with me during my self-care confessional. Keep an eye out for the polls so we can work out the kind of workshops that you want me to do, and we can hang out and do some beauty therapy together as a group. All right, sounds good? All right, talk to you next time. Bye.